Has it ever occurred to you how hard it is to fight for a race that we did not create, or for skin color that we didn't choose? The battle against racism has always been a major issue since it leads to injustices and the deaths of some people of various races. Bullying in schools is very common, and yet we have been powerless to stop it. The George Floyd protests in Minneapolis at the East 38th and Chicago Avenue Street intersection, where Floyd was arrested and killed, as well as other sites in the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro region of Minnesota, are probably still fresh in your mind. Protests lasted until 2021, as well as into 2020. Indeed, that was the period when people from all walks of life came together for a worthy cause, to fight for the long-running war against racism and prejudice. Because of this, the protesters chanted Black Lives Matter throughout the rally. Aside from the peaceful demonstrations that helped bring the globe closer to enlightenment, the violence and damage to property that occurred during George Floyd's Justice administration have become another manifestation of injustice. Since the demonstrations have resulted in damaged storefronts, looting, and caused several doors to close, many company owners who had nothing to do with George Floyd's murder have suffered financial losses. Because of that, several business owners are in excruciating pain because they have no business insurance. Ernest Hunt, E.E. Hunt, created a tale called Cling and Wait, in which the characters fly to New York City after the protests and are startled by the devastation caused by the riots. The book leads to those who condemn George Floyd's killing and how this book serves as a challenge to adopt Dr. King's method and be less Marxist in modern-day America. Because, according to the Judeo-Christian tradition, nonviolence is the most potent method of pursuing justice, and Dr. King devoted his life to upholding that principle. Cling and Wait did, in fact, serve as a wake-up call for everyone on the proper approach to get justice in order to avoid any injustices. It's written in such a way that will hit you right where your feelings or thoughts about justice are today. So grab a copy of this book and educate yourself right away about one of the world's biggest issues. This book is now available on Amazon.